Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is the latest movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I believe this is the 15th, and it is also the sequel to the 2014 film Guardians of the Galaxy. When Guardians of the Galaxy first came out a few years ago, I remember when I first saw the trailer for it, I thought to myself, this looks terrible. Marvel is really going downhill. But then when I saw the actual movie, I thought to myself, this is one of Marvel's best movies yet. And when I heard they were making a sequel, I was really excited. Now, I remember when I reviewed the trailers leading up to this movie, I remember saying, this is going to be better than the first one. Empire Strikes Back, Godfather Part 2, Aliens, Terminator 2. This is going to be right up there with the sequels that are just as great as the original and even better. However, is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 as good as the first one? Unfortunately, no. However, did I still have fun with it? Absolutely. What's the story of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Well, the Guardians are back once again. Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Groot, and Rocket, and unexpectedly, Peter Quill / Star-Lord, who is once again played by Chris Pratt, meets his dad, who is played by Kurt Russell, and they're chased by goat people. That's all I can explain the story without saying any major details. Chris Pratt once again plays Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, and I just love him as Star-Lord. He reminds me of Han Solo, just the way he acts and just his personality. It's Chris Pratt at his best. If you don't like Chris Pratt, what's wrong with you, seriously? And of course, for me, the standout of the entire movie was Baby Groot. Standout for me in the first movie was Rocket, but in this movie, it's Baby Groot. Baby Groot is just so adorable, and Vin Diesel does voice him, and you cannot recognize his voice at all just because of how low pitched it is. And just like one of the characters say in the movie, he's too adorable to kill. And I did have some issues with the movie, and I'll get to them as soon as possible. One of the issues that I had with this movie was there wasn't really that much of a legit villain. I guess you could consider the goat people that are chasing the Guardians to be villains, but I just didn't give a crap about them. And this movie surprised me because of how emotional it was. I mean, I swear to you, I'm being completely serious. When the ending of the movie came, I almost teared up. I'm not going to spoil at all what happens, but when you go see the movie, you'll understand. And I didn't expect this much emotion to come out of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And this movie is once again written by James Gunn, who also directed and wrote the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and he also wrote the live-action Scooby-Doo movies. But we don't talk about this. But anyway, I was really surprised because of how emotional his writing was in this movie. Props to you, Mr. Gunn. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is once again a great Marvel movie with great characters, great casts who once again reprise their roles really well, like Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Bradley Cooper, etc., and with great funny humor and surprising amount of emotion in this movie. I'm going to give Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 an A-. Not quite as good as the first one, but I still really enjoyed it. And yes, the rumor is true. There are 5 post-credit scenes during the end credits. So if you go see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 this weekend, be sure to stay during the end credits for a lot of post-credit scenes. Okay, so Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Have you seen it? What do you think of it? Did you think it was that good the first one, or not as quite as good as the first one? Whatever you thought of it, comment below and let me know. And my Pirates of the Caribbean review series will continue this weekend with my review of Dead Man's Chest, and that review will be uploaded on Sunday. Alright guys, if you want to see more videos, just be sure to subscribe.